We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun we fly. So many roads to choose. We start out walking and learn to run.
And yet we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day, together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow.
And yes, we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day, together, together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun.
On behalf of Jeff, Jimmy, Christine, Sean, Rudy, and Buster too, we'd like to wish you a very special 50th anniversary.
Happy 50th anniversary!
Happy 50th anniversary.
This is your life. This is your video. Enjoy.
I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Tell me, who wrote the book of love? I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above?
I wonder who wrote the book of love?
I love you, darling, baby, you know I do. But I've got to see this book of love, find out why it's true.
I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says the lover, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2 you tell her, you never ever gonna part. In chapter 3 remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love, ours is the one that's true.
I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says the lover, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2 you tell her, you never ever gonna part. In chapter 3 remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Baby, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love. Ours is the one that's true.
Wonder, wonder, who wrote the book of love? I wonder who, yeah, who wrote the book of love?
Happy 50th, guys.
Hi, Joan and John. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. We wish you 50 more years of health and happiness. We love you guys.
John and Joan, we want to wish you a very happy 50th anniversary.
What a trip.
We're glad you've joined the 50 anniversary club.
Golden. Golden.
It's been a pleasure
You're golden.
getting to know you guys and spend time with you, and we hope that you guys have a lot more fun times together, and we have
Just
a
like
lot
we do.
more, and we have
What
a
a
lot
great
more fun
picture.
times
How are
with
you?
Golden. You're golden.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, John. Happy 50th
50th.
anniversary.
Hope you have many more.
Hi, John, Joan. Congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary.
Love, John Carroll.
Hey Joan, hey John, hey, happy anniversary. That's quite an achievement. We're almost there, but you guys are the best.
You're beating us.
yeah,
Happy
happy
anniversary,
anniversary.
Joan and John.
All right.
Hey,
Hey, John and Joan.
Happy 50th anniversary. Enjoy your celebration. We'll see you around the neighborhood.
Hi, Joni. Hi, John. Just wanted to let you know that we're thinking of you. If you'll recall when you were here to visit, we had all the June flies. I know it was a very unique experience for both of you. I'll have you know that they are gone, so you're welcome anytime.
And John and Joan, it's been a wonderful 13 years at Grandeza. Basketball has been very special. We've been in it together since 2007, and everything you've done for us in golf, John, just means so much to us. And Joni, this is for you. I've been working with you for a long time. Remember, a good gambler knows how to walk away a winner. John and Joan, happy 50th. We now have something else in common. All the best.
Happy 50th.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock
Hi, John and Joan. Wanted to do something really unique, and I doubt if you'll see another backdrop that's equal to what we have here tonight. Have enjoyed all our trips with the group, and happy anniversary.
John and Joan, happy 50th from Chris and I both. I hope you have many, many more, and thanks for everything you do for us at Grandeza. Love you guys.
Hi, John. Happy anniversary. Wish I knew you when we were in high school. Enjoy.
Hi, Joan. Happy anniversary. Hope you're having a great time. I know you got to live with John, but we do too. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Johnny and Joan, happy 50. 35 more to go.
Hey, John, you're my partner this weekend. Let's play hard. I need the help and the money.
Happy 50th, you guys.
Happy 50th to a returning champion.
Hey, John and Joan, happy anniversary.
Hi, John. Lorraine and I are wishing you the happiest anniversary.
Ditto for Sharon and myself.
And Bob and Debbie, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, John and Joan. Hope you have many, many more. We'll see you in Florida this winter.
Hi, John. Hi, Joan. Rich and Lorraine just want to wish you a great 50th wedding anniversary and many more to come.
Yep, same from Arlene and me. It's been great so far. Looking forward to a lot of more years of friendship. Happy anniversary.
Hey, John and Joan. Happy 50th anniversary from Joni and myself, and we wish you many more. Great friends. Be good.
Hi, John and Joan. Happy anniversary to two Philadelphia kids. And I can call you kids because I'm the only one older than you that I know. I wish you a great time and many, many more.
Joan and John, from Susan and I, happy anniversary. May the next 50 be as productive as the first 50, and you're great neighbors to have. The best.
John and Joan, happy anniversary. Congratulations. Diana and I wish you many, many more happy years.
John and Joan, 50 years together. That's wonderful. Happy anniversary. Kathy and I wish you the very best. Mommy and Daddy, I know that's what you call one another. I hope you have a fun party and look forward to seeing you for the next 40 or 50 years. You're going to be pretty old, but that's okay.
Happy anniversary, Joan and John. It's hopefully going to be another good year.
Joan and John, congratulations and best wishes from Paul and I. It takes 50 years to become golden in a marriage. And it's also said that there's 18,262 days and 438,288 hours, and those are the most difficult. So everything's downhill from now, and best wishes for many more.
Enjoy.
Bonjour, Madame and Monsieur McCarthy. Best wishes for a bon anniversaire, Paul and Pat.
John and Joan, I want to wish you a happy anniversary. It's been great knowing you guys for the last 15, 16 years, whatever it's been. And hopefully there'll be many more anniversaries and many more years together. Good luck.
Hey, Joan and John, really excited to hear about your big day. 50 years, that's really impressive. I've been here about 20 years. I thought that was a really long time. So you guys are my favorite neighbors, and I know you've been longtime fans of the FGCU women's basketball program and the university in general. You probably remember a lot of these players and memories that we have up here on the board. I know we'll see you out again this year supporting the team and supporting our young ladies. But today, celebrate your day. Happy 50th.
Little darling, oh, little darling, where are you, my lover? I was wrong to try to love you, but no, well, that my lover was just for you.
My darling, I need you to call my own and never do wrong, to hold in mind your little hand. I'll know too soon that all is so grand. Please hold my hand.
My dear, I was wrong to try to love her too. Oh well, that my lover was just
Happy 50th wedding anniversary. We hope we're around to celebrate your 60th and 70th anniversary. We've been friends for a number of years, and just think back when we were members at Rawega and all the social events we attended together, and John, I guess, with the Tin Cup group. What a great time. And we really enjoyed it. And thank you for forming the men's night out on Thursday nights with the Tin Cup group. Really appreciate that. And probably the most memorable occasion was when we went over to Scotland, which was a great trip with our other friends. And someday we'll have to consider doing that again. Again, happy 50th anniversary. We hope you have a great day celebrating with your friends and family.
Happy anniversary.
Hi, Joan and John. It's George and Jackie from Wadsworth, Ohio. And we've been remembering all the great times we had together. 50 years. Wow, that's awesome. We were thinking about Redskins football. And I remember you were coaching the varsity and I was coaching the A squad. And your team's always won and my team's always lost. I did have one year where my team won one game, and that was because our team could punt and the other team couldn't. I'll have to explain the rest of that some other time. How about the times we had at Rawega? Those were awesome. Some of those parties, wow. The golf, again, you were always winning and I was always losing. I wonder why that was. Jackie is going to tell you.
I remember Rawega too, and it was great. We were together a lot at the pool with our kids, and then of course the parties at the clubhouse. It was a lot of fun. But I also remember our fabulous trip to Scotland. Oh my gosh. I hope you can enjoy all the pictures that I sent. I have some for Redskins football. I have some for Rawega, just one for Rawega. And then I have our trip to Scotland. And then we also had some great times visiting you in Florida. That was so nice of you to invite us, and we enjoyed our time together. So, happy anniversary, 50 years, that's wonderful. And we hope that you have many happy years ahead of you. Let's go for 50 more, okay?
And
great.
Look what we have.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here's to you.
Have fun.
Have
Bye-bye.
fun.
Happy anniversary, Joan and John.
I'm Carmen.
I'm Dick.
And we're from Tellico Village in Tennessee. And we have known John and Joan for about 35 years. And our kids grew up together. We vacationed together. We've had some good times. And now Joan and I go off to Vegas each year to gamble. I'm one of her gambling buddies.
Happy anniversary and many more.
Hi, John and Joan. Just wanted to wish you a happy 50th anniversary. Just can't thank you enough for the wonderful visit when we were there in the spring. Loved every minute, especially the shopping, Joan. And want to introduce you to our great-grandson. This is Griffin Kelly Osteen. So you guys have a wonderful time at your anniversary, and we will see you, and we love you, and know that you are wonderful friends. So, Jerry?
John, Joan, just the memories that we had over the years in the many sports, football, basketball, baseball, wonderful times, wonderful memories. The great parties we had after some of the games, we enjoyed all that. And your son Johnny, we enjoyed having him with us, staying with us for his senior year. He was not much of a problem.
Not much.
But I managed quite well with him. Except for the time that he took off and went home, come and seen you and didn't tell us before he left. So again, happy 50th.
Hi, John and Joan. This is Lou and Joan. I was so happy when I met you, and your name was Joan, and I thought this will be a lasting friendship, and it really has been. I appreciated your wonderful personality, your giving nature, your good ideas on everything. You're just an amazing person, Joan. And John, that with all the sporting events and you and John Finn and all the hollering that went on in basketball was really a lot of fun to watch. They're cherished memories, and we are so happy to wish you a happy anniversary. God bless you.
Hi, John and Joan. I knew the first time I met you, you were my kind of people. Your family meant everything to you. We had the same values. You loved sports, and you loved having fun. Our friendship grew strong when Johnny and Louie started playing sports together and became great friends. Both of you are caring and fun to be with and great people. We miss getting together with you when you went to Florida, but now that we're down there in the winter, we can get together again, have fun, play golf, and renew our friendship. We're wishing you a happy 50th anniversary and many more. And that God bless you and your family always.
Hello, sitting here in Havertown with my favorite camera person, my wife Carol, and coincidentally we were married 50 years this year on May 11th, and so it's I know you guys are going to be celebrating in a little bit, and congratulations. In our relationship, John, we go back to the 50s, to the Alney Midget Baseball League. So Mr. Whitehead, Larry Cannon, Joel Wells, John McCarthy, Mike Kemsky, Phil Sirianni, all the guys. The Cardinals, the Yankees, the Pirates. It was a lot of fun. You were really good. You were a really good baseball player. In fact, I think you were the only one that the league had to make a rule about. You were such a good player and a pitcher that they would only let you pitch once a week. So, and when you did pitch, I tried to be sick that day, but my mother would kick me out of the house. I had to play, but so we had a lot of fun with that league, with the Alney Midget League. Alney is in North Philly, and it's a suburb of North Philly. Not really, but it's we had a good time there. So fast forward, we were not involved in each other's careers in any way, shape, or form, but you guys moved to Naples, Florida. Carol and I vacationed there, and we were able to get back together and play in your men's game up at Grandiza. And you guys have been very gracious. John has been great about allowing me to play with the group of guys from Grandiza. I've actually gone on vacations with you guys, and our relationship in the 2000 era. We've probably been playing golf now for at least 15 years. So we've been through a few things, a few injuries, a few maladies, but we're still in one piece. We're still above ground, and we're enjoying life. So I was glad I was able to put this together for you. You're a great friend. Looking forward to seeing you in Ocean City. I know you're coming in shortly, if you're not already here, and we'll see you soon. Congratulations again, John and Joan. And Joan, I did tell Tom Wynn about your impending 50th, and he said to offer his congratulations as well. All right, we'll see you guys.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. McCarthy. Paul LeBlanc here, just with 3 quick things. First a question, then thanks, then congrats. The question: how can 2 beautiful, intelligent people be lifelong suffering Browns fans? Beyond logic. Second, thanks. Thanks for being so inclusive. The life at Grandiza wouldn't be the grand life without you two. And thanks for having me experience Cabasa. Without Jones Cabasa, life would not have been complete. And third, congrats, 50 wonderful years. You guys are amazing role models for all of us. All the best. Thanks, Pat and Paul.
Mommy and Daddy,
They call themselves that, their reasons are three. Johnny, Jeff, and Jimmy fill out the family tree. From the city of brotherly love, they embarked on their hop via Wadsworth and Hockessin, Estero the most recent stop. John excels at the sax, Furco his place as a mummer. Bus trip to the show of shows that weren't really a bummer. A career in consumer credit, Firestone, TRW, and MBNA. The consummate exec. Looks like he got them to pay. March Madness at Stanley's. Once in, he barred the door. It began at noon of day one. No one picked the Final Four. The Jersey Shore or Irish Riviera, a little town called Margate. Lucy is usually the queen. This time John met his mate. The shore was her summer. She was there all the time. He must have had a good spiel because she fell for his line. Joan was a family surprise. Not her, but her name. It should have been Joanne. Spelling was her dad's bane. Horace Greeley once said, "Go west, young man." He could have meant Joan. She's a Las Vegas fan. And then there's her foot, with the two brittle bones. A few more medical solutions. Blue Cross will need loans. But of course we all know Joan's love of the sun. Apparently her curling caused confusion for Sean. So here we are now, 50 years of wedded bliss. They look just as happy as with their first kiss. Schlancher.
Only you can make all this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do, and to fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make all this change in me. For it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make all this change in me. For it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you.
Happy birthday to you. Blow it out! Blow it out! Oh God, do we have Smoker. You did better than me. I had more candy. All right, what to do? Spinning goes.
Okay, guys, if you just get your attention real quick. Mom and Dad, this is gonna be the quickest speech I've ever given.
Oh my God.
I Because I've been waiting for this moment for about 6 months, and we've been waiting to say this very words. Mom and Dad, in honor of your 70th birthday, we'd like you to turn around and welcome the Furco String Band.
Hey, Uncle Johnny and Aunt Joan. Happy 50th anniversary. Fantastic accomplishment. Mike and Cass here. It's been fantastic having you guys as a part of our life for these years. Beautiful family. You've raised 3 beautiful girls. Boys, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. And it's fantastic that we've been able to see you and your boys a lot over the last, 5 or 10 years. You two are very special people. We're thrilled to have you part of our family, and we hope you many, many more years of happiness.
Wish we could be there to celebrate with you. Love you both. Happy anniversary.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Hey, happy anniversary, guys. Uncle Johnny and Aunt Joan. It's been a long time, 50 years. I want to share a couple memories. Okay, 4 actually. So we're going to go back into the 80s and 90s for these memories. The first was 1983. The family had gone out to the Colemans for a family reunion, and we were all excited about after that as well because we were going to drive up to see all of you in Wadsworth. And there were 2 distinct memories from that experience. One was that we drove a good while before we got there, and we were all really hungry. And I remember Aunt Joan made these sandwiches. I don't know what was on them. It was steak and gravy and these wonderful crispy rolls. It's still one of the best meals I've ever had. And I have to get the recipe from her at some point because they were so good. And she's not going to remember this, of course. This is 35 years ago. But that was a great experience that I remember getting there, feeling like family, having a good time. And the other on that same visit was when we went to the golf course. We golfed. I don't remember much about the golfing, but I remember the car ride afterwards, and it was hilarious because we were sharing all these puns, these terrible puns. Some of them were on fruit. Oh, this is a fruitless endeavor. You're really squeezing the life out of that one. Every time you would say something, everybody would be like, oh, and moan, but laugh at the same time. Oh, let the good limes roll. Lemon me in on this. You're the apple of my eye. That was terrible to the core. You're really appealing now. Orange, you glad I didn't say any more? I can't pair it anymore. And everybody's laughing in the car. And then we went on to cameras. And, oh, yeah, you can picture this. And let's see what develops. And that made me shudder, and everybody's laughing and enjoying this. And it could have been a 30, 40-minute ride back, but we were just doing these puns the whole time. And Uncle Johnny was in on it and throwing them out there as well as us. And that's when I knew that he shared the Wenzel sense of humor. The other 2 memories were the Halls of Fame, okay, the Football Hall of Fame and the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Football Hall of Fame, we went out to Canton, and I remember it was really hot. It was like a 95-degree day, and we get in there, and the air conditioning's not working. Now, I don't know whether it was intentionally not working or whether it was they wanted to make you feel what it was like to be a football player in training camp. because that's what it felt like when we were in there. They had the pads on, you could hardly breathe. And all I remember from Let's Get Out of Here was that Harold Carmichael had a trophy that must have been 30 feet tall, and we walked in and we saw it in the stairway. And that was amazing because I had never seen a trophy that tall before. But I swear, it was 30 feet when we were going in. It was about 28 feet when we were leaving. It must have melted. It was that hot, about 2 feet. Now, the other baseball experience, or the other experience, is the Baseball Hall of Fame. And I had never hung out with Uncle Johnny and drank before. So we got this beer ball, and we were going to use it for the Hall of Fame when we got there because we were camping out. But we wound up drinking the whole thing the night before. And he was drinking us beer for beer, and if you know the Wenzel boys, you know the Wenzel boys can drink beer. But he was pounding them along with us, and we stayed up till about 3 o'clock in the morning, and we left at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so we were all pretty hungover. So it turns out that when we get to the Hall of Fame that day, we left early in the morning, and we get there probably early afternoon. We all went over to the Hall of Fame, so we're all walking around, and I'm walking around by myself at this point. I see what I think is an exhibit. I see an exhibit of a man who has his hands on his knees and is bent over. And I'm thinking, oh, this must be the hit by pitch wing. That's what happens when you get hit by a pitch. You're in agony like that. But upon closer inspection, I found out that it's actually Uncle Johnny. Uncle Johnny hung over in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not the hit by pitch wing. This is the hungover wing. And to this day, we rib him about that, but I remember that clearly, that, okay, he can hang with the best of us, the Wenzels. So those are my memories of a wonderful time, and, years ago, but still great memories nonetheless. So happy anniversary, guys. I hope you enjoyed these little pieces of memory, and I did add a little bit, embellish a little bit as well. Okay, thanks, bye.
Mom and Dad, happy anniversary. It's always good talking to you when Jim's right next to me. I would talk with the rest of the family, but Maureen's still a little bit bitter about the wedding.
50 years later.
Go ahead, Jim.
So, sorry my voice is gone, but Uncle Johnny and Aunt Joan, no offense to all my other aunts and uncles, you were always my favorites. Always. I'll never forget the Christmas present you got for me, the foosball table that you gave to me in Aunt Jean's house. Never forget that. Anyway, it's good to be staying with one of the girls tonight. So, awesome.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Uncle Johnny and Joan.
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Love ya! JJ!
Hey, Uncle Johnny and Aunt Joan. Apparently, I was left out of the family anniversary song, as usual, because everybody does it when I go to the bathroom. So, here's my version. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Woo!
Hi, Uncle Johnny and Aunt Joan. I remember being at your wedding way back in the day. I think I was 10 or 11, and I know that it was between me and Cassie to be in your wedding, and you picked her with the house! But I still had fun. I had an ugly dress on, my hair looked bad, everything was bad. That's okay. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, John. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, you need a medal, you both of you. Have a good anniversary. Love ya.
Love you. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Bye.
Cheers. You tell us? Joan and John, happy 50th anniversary. How incredible it is to be married and still be in love. And We know it, and we know that you guys know it too. We've been similar our whole lives as far as what we wanted for our families, and always wanted our kids to know that they can bring other kids home anytime they want it and feel comfortable. I love you, girl. Those times that I came home on Wednesday with you and had lunch, and I think it was French toast that we made, were some of the best times ever. Hearing you play the accordion and turning the pages for you was tons of fun too.
Happy anniversary, Joan and John. What can I say? You guys were a couple made together, and we've experienced kind of the same things in our lifetime. We just experienced our 50 not too long ago, and it's been a wonderful experience. Congratulations to both of you.
And bottom line is, Joan, we will always be Joni and Cassie.
Hey, Mike, thanks for getting together with me. I know it's a hot, sweltering 4th of July day, but something's been swirling around in my head for quite a while, and I was just wondering if I could talk to you about it. I forgot to talk to you about it when we got off the other day, but have you ever thought about resurrecting the Hughes Family Open that we used to have? I think we ran it for like 10 years in a row.
Sure, I've thought about it. I've had brothers and sisters ask the same question. Is it something that we're interested in? You're the one that controls that, but yes, I do think there's a lot of interest.
Well, I don't control it. I just think, look, regardless of who controls it, I think probably the reason, at least one of the reasons that I can remember maybe starting to slow it down was, I think if you remember the last, Grace, what happened the last
Jack,
time?
it was completely out of control. You were stopping people on 95, inviting them to come to this event. The last time we did it, we had to get another golf course, had to rent a bus. It was just completely out of control.
Well, the thing that really freaks me out is that I actually called Hidden Creek hoping that you were going to have the same reaction that I'm glad to hear you have about getting it going again. And I can't even get Hidden Creek to return my calls.
Well, it wasn't Hidden Creek, it was Harbor Pines.
No, I'm sorry, Harbor Pines.
Pines.
Maybe that's why they're not calling me back, because I thought...
Well, that could be.
No, it was Harbor Pines. I called Harbor Pines.
But the real reason they're not returning your calls is the hole-in-one issue.
What do you mean, the hole-in-one?
Remember when John got a hole-in-one at that par 3? It was about 135 yards. He used a 5-iron. And the ball went in the hole. He joined that special club.
He hit a 5-iron, 135 yards?
135.
Downhill?
Downhill, yeah.
Wind at his back? Or
wind was at his back, yeah. It's a miraculous shot that he made.
So why wouldn't they call us back? I mean, that's a lot of golfers.
Well, you know the tradition. When you get a hole-in-one, you have to buy a round of drinks.
Whoa. You mean to tell me John skipped out on...
I don't know whether he intentionally skipped out, but the bill was never paid, and it's a little embarrassing.
John McCarthy skipped out on a hole-in-one. The expense of it couldn't have been any more than $1,100 or $1,200, the barbell.
Well, that's the sad fact. It had to be a mistake, or just John being forgetful, or too excited for that matter.
Yeah, I'm not sure he got excited. He probably went home. Poor Joni that night. I don't know what happened when he got home with a hole-in-one, I'll tell you. Anyway, John, we got you. Happy anniversary. And I think congratulations. 50 years is a long, long time. I hope you enjoyed us roasting you a little bit. You've been a dear, dear friend for a long, long time, and we wish you and Joni nothing but happiness. You've been a real model parent and a good friend for a long time, and I personally appreciate it.
And congratulations on your first 50 years. Love you guys.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you, you'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stand. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Well, 50 years, an incredible journey, of which I've been a part for 46, and how time flies. So, I must say that Johnny, Jimmy, and I are incredibly fortunate to have you two as the guideposts for our lives. I'm sure everyone in this room can relate to the integrity and the kindness and the joy that you guys share with one another and have brought out to the community there at Grandeza and beyond. We certainly are beyond thankful for having you guys lay the foundation and make sure that we've become the adults that we are today. I think that's the beauty of what allows us all to come together and have an event like this. So I want to thank you for always being there for us and for always setting the right example so that we may continue on and do the same thing. So happy anniversary, happy 5-0, love you, and let's have a drink. Cheers.
When we first met, I never realized what a great gift you guys would be to me and just how truly blessed I am. You've always accepted me as a daughter, even with all my nonsense and craziness. And John and I both look to you guys as an example of successful marriage and what that looks like. You know, I always love spending time with you, even if I have to listen to Gramps' corny jokes over and over and over again. And Grammy, I love spending time with you. I know as long as it's in the sun, laying out, or if it's at the casino. And it does not matter to me that you continue to lose at the casino, because in my eyes, you are a winner. It's too bad that we won't have any more memories at Mac and Manco's, because as we all know, they went out of business. So we'll have to find a new place to create more memories. And I know I didn't marry your favorite son, but at least I have your favorite grandchild and your favorite grand dogs. Just to sum it up, what I really just wanted to say was thank you for all that you do for us, and thank you for always being there. We all love you and appreciate you, and wishing you a happy and healthy 50th and many more to come. Bye.
I'm so lucky to have you as grandparents. I really scored.
Welcome. I've been expecting you. Grammy and Gramps, happy 50th anniversary. Gramps, thank you for teaching me how to play golf. Grammy, thank you for giving me the gambling bug. See you in Vegas. I'll let you run. Love you.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Mom, you, of course, are the sun goddess who just loves the casinos. You've taught us how to gamble. Now, you haven't necessarily taught us how to win, but you've taught us how to gamble. When I was a kid, you were so engaged with what we were doing as kids. You eventually became the official photographer for the Wadsworth Redskins. You're always there. You cared, and you showed us that with your actions. To this day, I still love that darn coffee cake you make. Just something special as far as I'm concerned. And talking about showing how much you care, I remember when I turned 40 a number of years ago now, you took so much time to put together that memory book. Was something special to me. It's something I'll treasure for the rest of my life. And as we took the time to put together this video, it reminds me of how much time that you put into that book. And you were able to accomplish something with that book that very few people in the world have ever been able to do, in my life anyway. And if you recall, when we were going through that book, at one point I got so choked up with the pictures of Mr. Finn that I wasn't able to speak, and that doesn't happen very often, as you're very well aware. But Mom, you've been the one who's always believed in me. You've instilled that thought in me that I could do anything, and I still believe that today because you instilled that in me when I was a very young little boy. When I created the Collegiate Basketball Invitational, you were there. You came back for it. You and Dad became a host family. When I started the Small College Basketball Hall of Fame, you took the time to fly to Evansville, Indiana, and you were there for the first ever induction ceremony. You're always there. By watching you, you've showed me how to love Dad. You've showed me how much you love Jeff and Jimmy and I. You're constantly trying to see what you can do for us, how you can help, wondering what we need. You're unbelievably caring and loving. And now, of course, you've also transferred that care and that love to your friends in Grandeza through, of course, the power of Kobasi, with what you do every year with them. Dad, I flash back to some incredible memories, some of them even before I remember, from the time when it was Halloween, when I was a little boy. You dressed me up as the newspaper, and you were the newspaper boy, and you put me in the sack. We'd visit people's house. I'd jump out of the sack, and it was always a wonderful time with my dad. Mowing the lawn as a little boy in Springfield, I remember that time I had my little plastic mower, and you had, of course, the real mower, and until you ran over a rock, which flew out, hit me in the head, and blood gushed everywhere, and you rushed me to the sink and eventually the hospital, where we got me patched up a little bit. But thinking back on it now, I guess, if you didn't want the help, you could have just told me. But at any rate, it maybe knocked a little bit of sense into me at that point. I remember those hockey games in Springfield. What wonderful, special memories those were. You showed me you cared. You're always there. Dad, when I was a child, I remember so much the youth sports and how engaged and involved you were. You coached us with the Redskins. You coached me with the Dodgers. You became the commissioner of the league in basketball. And one of my great memories, of course, is with the Redskins when we won the championship when I was 12 years old, and you rushed out onto the field and picked me up and hugged me and carried me around the field. And it's one of those memories that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I remember how we would set people up, or set the other teams up with a slant pass you would call over and over and over until, of course, we ran the slant pass bomb for touchdown after touchdown. Very similar to what we used to do at picnics. We'd go together. Inevitably, a football game would break out, and we'd set them up. I was the quarterback, and you were the receiver, with down and out, over and over, until we'd set them up for the down, out, and up for the touchdown. Picnic after picnic. We were kind of on the circuit. It was a lot of fun. And one of the great memories I have, and your commitment to me was unbelievable. You showed me how to be a dad. When I was a senior in high school and you moved to Delaware, you and Mom got transferred, and I stayed, of course, with the Longs, and you made it to every single football game. It was roughly an 8-hour drive each way, and you never missed one football game my entire senior year. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now I see what you're doing with the See You Later golf out in there in Grandeza, and it's incredible to me, but not surprising whatsoever, the amount of people that come out year after year that just love you. The circle of friends that you've created is pretty darn special, and it's something for me to emulate, and I thank you for that example. Mom and Dad, as Grammy and Gramps, you've just been wonderful as grandparents for Sean. Again, just as you were for me, you've been there. You've been there, whether it was his baptism, whether it was his first communion, whether it was his 8th grade graduation, whether it's been basketball or soccer or t-ball, whether it's been the vacations to the Jersey Shore or Disney or Punta Cana or holidays or just to come visit. You've been there for him. You've shown a great example to Sean. And Dad, I can picture it over and over and over, whether you're just coming down the steps, whether we're going out to a game, or whether you're coming to visit. It's here he comes to save the day. Mighty Gramps is on his way. Pretty special. As I tape this, we've just celebrated our 16th anniversary, Christine and I. And you have just been a wonderful example as in-laws for Christine, but you've been great examples for both of us on how to love each other and how to do for each other, how to care for each other. And, Christine and I can certainly look to you for advice, but as much as anything, just for your example on how you love each other and how you care for each other. We greatly appreciate the example that you've shown to us on how to be a great married couple and how to do for each other, how to make it last 50 years. Wow, pretty special. Looking at it now, I realize I've hit the genetic jackpot. At the end of the day, you've been there for me. You've instilled in me that sense that I could do anything, and I still carry that with me today. You've believed in me. You've showed me what it's like through your example to be loving, caring parents. Through your example, you showed us what marriage should look like. I know that I'll never be able to repay you, but I offer my love and my gratitude. I'm so incredibly fortunate to be able to call you Mom and Dad. I'm so proud to be your son. Thank you, and happy 50th anniversary.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you, you'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
And finally, Mom and Dad, I know that this final piece will hold a special place in your heart. Enjoy. This was created specifically for you on your 50th anniversary.
Hi, John and Joan. Happy 50th anniversary. John, if you remember, it's Mike Caputo, play accordion. Just want to show something. After 56 years in the band, this is what you get. Get Joseph A. Furco string band sneakers. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the band tonight. Have a wonderful time down there in Florida. It's great to hear from you and all that good stuff. Take it easy.